All right, Likutei Moharan, Torah Dalet. So after we already explained how through Divid Dvorim before Talmid Chacham, a person extricates his malchus from the goyim and builds the overall malchus, the kedusha. And Talmid Chacham, who is an honor, who is totally humble, he has a koyach, to atone for a person's averes, and really to rectify b'shleimus the damage, the malchus was damaged. Then the Talmid Chacham, who is his essence is fire, he has the koyach to elevate the malchus all the way to its root, to its shorish, which is esh, which is fire. It is also said, we also already explained, that by confessing to a Talmid Chacham, shows you a way to go according to your neshama. Now we're going to explain a different, another stage, a new stage, in this union of elevating the malchus to its root. What we and also we'll explain why when you elevate the malchus to its root, then you know why whatever happens to you is for your good. You reach that. These tikkunim that we said until now, which is what? Which is seeing the tzaddik, which is giving the tzaddik tzedakah, which is confessing to the tzaddik. Through them, that cancels out the bad midos. And a person is zoche to go in the right road, the right way, which is befitting who you are and what you are and the kind of shama that you have. But you can't finish all this at once. You have to come to the tzaddik many, many times. It's one step at a time, a little by little, in increments. It's being done. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Each and every time you come to the tzaddik, and you tell the tzaddik everything, all the time.
Every time that you go.
Every time. You have to come, because every time, it's not like, from black to white, boom. It's because you die. It's gradual. It's a little. It's like the Rebbe calls it. He says gives a muscle of somebody who's blind who goes through an eye operation. So when they take out the bandages, they have to take one bandage at a time. So the whole, the light won't hit the eyes in one shot, and you go blind. You have to expose them to light, step by step. If a person was able to see all his blemishes, all his damages at once, he would die. The Rebbe says that's it. When he says he put his eye in him, and he became, and his he became a pile of bones, which means he says that his atzmos, the essence of that person. What is the punishment the tzaddik gave him? The tzaddik put his own eyes in that. He gave that person his eyes, the tzaddik's eyes, and suddenly the person saw who he really is. And that devastated him.
When you look at when you go to the tzaddik and you say Dvarim, the tzaddik shines to you.
Yeah. This is the tzaddik is doing. Then when you learn you learn the Dvarim, you come with the chaver, all this avodah that you do all the time. This is how the tzaddik is showing you the way that you need to go. That's why it doesn't really matter, as we said. Who from the Talmidim of Rabbeinu you get close to. As long as they are Breslovers, the Shomer Bris and Shomer Alocha.
It's Nanach, it's alright.
Shomer Bris and Shomer Alocha, and you have a good rapport with them, it's fine. It can be anyone. It can be Nanach, it can be the opposite of Nanach. It can be anyone that...
That's what we talked about yesterday. You're going north, this one's going east.
That's right.
I'll ask you a hypothetical question, but after the share.
Oh.
Thanks for telling us
What
that.
about a mix? What if you
I have a question.
Whatever it is, you're in the hand of the tzaddik. You're in the hands of the tzaddik. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you go to one group, and then he takes you from this and you go to another one, according to the way that you do.
Until you get to the Nana. Yeah.
What?
Well, everybody, okay. Well, I really know. If you don't believe it, I know. Just ask me.
You need another few years.
Okay.
Under your belt.
No problem. Each and every time you come to Talmid Chacham and you tell him, and he's misapel for Chol Liboy, all the taivas, all the midas, which is the root of his chatoim. But Talmid Chacham b'chinas Moshe. Talmid Chacham is an essence of Moshe. Shu b'chinas Ein. Moshe is nothing. Moshe katuv v'chokhmah me'ayin timotze. Moshe says, and nachnu ma, we are a what? We're not even an is. We're not even an answer. We're a question. We're nothing. She says, v'chokhmah me'ayin timotze. The chokhmah is found from nothing. That the chokhmah, is mekuyim. It remains by somebody who has an honor, and he makes himself like a nothing. And since a Talmid Chacham is a nothing, he is a b'chinas nothing. He's an honor. He's b'chinas nothing. So he is included in Ein Sof. He is a representation of infinity. Because he's not there. He's there, but he's not there. Because he's total honor. That anova, that aspect of humbleness in him, is b'chinas Ein. But the person that comes to Talmid Chacham and confesses to him, Nichlal be'Ein Sof. You are also included in Ein Sof, in infinity, by talking to him and by giving to him. Because the Bechina of Ein Sof, that aspect of Ein Sof, is the highest aspect of all the Olamas. This is Kivyochel, the light of the Kodesh Baruch Hu, that we have absolutely it's totally unfathomable. There's no asoga, none whatsoever in this in of or Ein Sof. It doesn't have a beginning, it doesn't have an end. And he says, and from that, from Ein Sof, all the worlds, all the realms, the Adam Karma, Atzilus, Bria, Yetzirah, these are all derivatives of Ein Sof. Ein Sof is the highest bechina of all of them. Then each one has 10 spheres, from Kesser to Malchus. But this is after Ein Sof. Ein Sof is beyond all these. By the way, Ein Sof itself is also a creation.
It is.
Yes.
Ein Sof
Come.
Ein Sof is a creation.